Hey, what happened?
I don't know. Definitely wasn't what I expected. I was fine in the car, basic nerves and churning butterflies or whatever. I kept on looking over at her, and I get these pangs, holy fuck, this is actually happening. After all this time, this is actually happening for real. Because the last 2 weeks have been twilighty. Twilighty. Is that a word? Yeah, twilighty. It's like the only way I can describe it, it's like when you go out at night and you stay up all night and then the sun's coming up in the morning and you're walking home through the city and everybody else is just beginning their day and you feel like you're not really there. You feel you're fried. You're like this isolated vessel, and it was like that except for 2 weeks. Anyway, we got to the airport, got out of the car, and it might sound really weird, but I could smell the pain. It was this definite, daunting smell that we both knew was coming for a long time, but only now was close enough to reek. It was a really thick smell. I'd asked my mate Ron to drive us because I was worried about her driving home alone, upset. So he helped me with the trunk while she went and waited by the entrance. And this is the bit that really fucked me up. I gave Ron a hug to say goodbye, and he grabbed me and he whispered in my ear, "Be strong, bro." And I turned around and she was standing there at the entrance waiting. This girl that I'd spent 5 years putting all my effort and love into, just standing there, just waiting for me to break her heart. And I walked over to her and she held me so tight, and I'll never forget that. And you know what the worst part was? While I was standing there, she was standing there, holding on to me like I was the last thing in the world keeping her above water. I was okay. While I held in my hands what people spend their entire lives looking for, all I could think about was my own fucking exit. People always talk about the pain of getting hurt, but nobody ever talks about the pain when you're not hurting at all. That doesn't really make sense. Anyway, I really fucking hate goodbyes.